Hey, Los Angeles, are you ready for some football?
LA Rams! LA Rams! LA Rams!
Well, from the sound of it, you are. You're more than ready for some football. Forget the extra point. LA's going for two. The NFL now saying that not one, but two pro football teams could be playing in Los Angeles by next season. What's the deal with that? One team for sure taking the gridiron, and that would be the St. Louis Rams, the team announcing they are officially on their way to California. But here's where it gets a little complicated. The San Diego Chargers now have a year to decide if they want to go to LA too. The kicker, if the Chargers pass it up, the Oakland Raiders could move there instead. Either way you split it, St. Louis fans are devastated.
It's just depressing to see a team that I loved and just poured all my Sundays into for years just leave.
What did St. Louis do that was so horrible that the Rams had to move to LA, Andy?
Well, it was all about the stadium and the dollars, Carol. It was all about who was going to put up the money and who was going to be able to pay for a new fancy stadium for an NFL team. Because when these stadiums get old, like the Edward Jones Dome is in St. Louis, the NFL stadiums need new fancy ones with big suites for all the people to go and spend lots of money in. In St. Louis, they had a decent offer on the table. They had a $1.1 billion riverfront stadium that they were willing to put up. The only thing was they were asking for more money than the NFL wanted to put up. And when Stan Kroenke he was willing to put up all of his own money basically to move the team to LA, that was just too good for the NFL owners to pass up.
So Dylan, I don't know, it just kind of makes me sick in a way.
Sure. Well, I grew up in Seattle, and I remember when we lost the Seattle Supersonics. It's not easy. One thing that is important to understand, look, there's a lot of money at stake here for a team like the Rams. There's obviously a big financial impact for the city of St. Louis, but we shouldn't overstate it. It's not by any means catastrophic. There's a great deal of civic pride in having a football team. Obviously, football rules the roost in terms of American sports. But, the actual level, the jobs that the St. Louis Rams brings to a city like St. Louis versus other major employers in the area is not major. And if you're the owner, you're looking at Los Angeles, second biggest city in the country, biggest county in the country, as this huge untapped market. And if you have the sort of money that Stan Kroenke has, you can do it.